Brian Daigle on the show. Brian Daigle, we are in a European final, my friend. Tell me, talk to me.
First of all, can we wear green? Can we wear green? Can we wear green every week? Can we wear green every week? What I will say, whoever's in the back end, none of us here can actually see you guys on camera. So if Sammy or whoever's in the back row can turn your camera on, because we can't see. There we go. Now I can see you. How are we all?
See my lovely face. Yeah, look, I'm buzzing, mate. We're going to Bilbao 21st of May against Man United. It's a massive occasion. Just before we get into the final, tell me about tonight. What are your feelings about what happened tonight?
So let's start this off right. And I think I've got something I need to say. And as you know, Sim, coming on here for years and years and years, I run my mouth about certain things and I'm very opinionated on certain things. And I've always said I am very quick to criticise and some people say negative or whatever you want to say. But I'm also one that says when praise is deserved, I've got to be big enough to do it. And for Frankfurt and for other games, I've said Ange should not be manager for, I think it was the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. Well, I need to shut my mouth, eat some humble pie. He got the job done. Does it change what I think of him in the season? No. But fair dues to him. Both away games, disciplined, rigid, everything we needed to do to get the job done. I tweeted at half-time and said, never have I been so happy to see such a boring, non-eventful half in my life. 45 minutes more of the same, please. But no, we went and got 2 goals. As I said, I'm always quick to criticise and be outspoken. So I will say, well done to Ange for getting Spurs to a European Cup final.
Absolutely. And in terms of how we approached the game tonight, line up and you know, the way we played, it was very different, very similar maybe to how he played in Frankfurt and stuff like that. So do you think, you know, in that sense, he got it spot on?
Well, yes, hasn't he? There's no... I mean, Bodo, I'll tell you one thing, Bodo in both ties, they've looked very comfortable on the ball, but when they got into the final third, they just didn't know what to do or came short of options. It wasn't the greatest performance, but let's be serious. It didn't need to be the greatest or prettiest performances. We just didn't need to lose by 2 goals or more. And like I said, job done. A lot of people, again, that have said that Solanke's not up to par or whatever, again, at the crucial time, at the crucial moment, he's there to get another goal that set it away. I think we've all said, and you had it in your player rating of the month of April, that Porro was the top man. He's come back into form. It's just, listen, this is a day for all Spurs fans to be absolutely delighted. We are in a European final. North London finals aren't for everyone. So, listen, let's all enjoy this moment. We're in a final, 2 weeks away. Hopefully, we are holding a trophy and the drought is over. And today, like I said, a very, very disciplined performance.
Absolutely. And I completely agree. And I think, you know, we've kind of stumbled upon this Basuma and Bentancur kind of partnership last week at home. Is that something you want to see happen in the final?
Do you know what, in the fight, do you know what, with United, I mean, obviously we know Maddison is out, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So does he do that, or what other options has he got?
You know, Bergvaul's out. Yeah, I guess you got Sarr there, and yeah.
Exactly. I'll tell you one thing. Kulusevski needs to get, I don't know if it's back on form or more minute. Again, it was another, listen, I don't really want to spend any time being dull or gloomy, but he just didn't add a lot to the game, did he? The team worked very, very, very hard. But from what we saw of Kulusevski at the start of the season, how proactive and how involved he was in everything, today not so much. But the other 10 men got it through. Tell came on. What a brilliant introduction.
Yeah.
And listen, it's a very, very happy day. I thought we were going to actually lose the tie, but go through an aggregate. And a team that have scored 2 goals minimum against most teams in Europe, well, Tottenham have stopped that. So no matter what you think about anything to do with this club, the manager, the owners, the players, are they good enough? Should they go? Whatever. Tottenham Hotspur are in a European final, and that's what we all dream of.
Yeah, it was a lot more comfortable than probably expected, wasn't it, tonight, Brian? And that's credit to the team and to the manager for making sure that the team were prepared for tonight and making sure that they were doing all the right things. Because I agree, I really thought it was going to be a lot more difficult tonight. But you got to say, it was probably done with minimal fuss, wouldn't you say?
I will say, until Solanke got the first one, it just looked like they were whipping in quite a few dangerous balls, didn't they? We're defending them excellently. Destiny got in a few brilliant challenges during the game. I think Destiny did well tonight. And it was getting a little bit nervy. Obviously, we had that 2-goal cushion, but they looked like they were in the ascendancy. But that first goal just nipped it in the bud, wasn't it? And you know what, the Spurs fans, once again, the loyal Spurs fans that have made their trip out there were fantastic. And another thing I want to praise the club for, and for me, and Sim, I don't know if you feel the same or the people in the chat, the fan engagement and the fact, like the scarves and stuff, this has all come in since there's no coincidence. This is Vinay, who a lot of Arsenal fans have said he was incredible at fan engagement. We've never been doing things like this, or Return of the Shelf and Spurs flags and Spurs song sheets, being able to set up what they did last Thursday. So Vinay is already kind of making his imprint on the fan engagement side. And again, like I said, today is a very, very proud day for everyone associated with Tottenham Hotspur, and I will include Daniel Levy with that. It's a proud day for everyone at Spurs.
So you include Daniel Levy in terms of he gets credit for us being there, or
listen? Everyone knows my feelings on Levy. Right here, right now, people might say, "Yeah, we've done it in spite of him or whatever." I don't care. We've got to see you later, Rob, brother. We've got to a European final, and everyone from top to bottom has played a part in it, no matter how big or how small. Does it change my feeling on Levy? Not in the slightest. But like I said, I always say, if I'm big enough to criticise, I've got to be man enough to credit. And at the moment, right here, right now, every Spurs fan, no matter what time of the day it is, stupid o'clock in the morning, late at night, all as one, it is a very, very happy, proud day to be a Spurs fan.
So talk to me about the final, 21st of May. We've got Man United who have just dispatched Bilbao with 7-1 on aggregate. Credit to them. I didn't think they would do that. So what are your feelings about playing Man United in the final?
Mate, I wanted Bilbao, I'm going to be honest. And the only reason I wanted Bilbao is United in finals now to get the job done. As we know, the last 2 years, listen, we're in the final. If Spurs turn up, it's just, you know what, for the next 2 days, 2 games, we've got to play the kids. He's got to wrap everyone up in cotton wool. It's got to be give Mikey more minutes, give as many people minutes as possible, so everyone is ready and razor sharp for this. And hopefully, the drought is over and we can say that we've won a trophy again. Very, very happy now, thank God, that we've got that game moved with Villa. And we got the job done. So there's going to be no excuses. We're going to have the same rest. We've beaten them 3 times. Let's just hope it becomes a 4th.
And now talk to me about what would winning this competition for you in terms of Ange and his position and your stance on him. If he was to go all the way, one more step in Bilbao on the 21st of May, if he was to go and lift that European trophy, what would that change? Would that change anything? What would that mean for you in terms of his position?
I would be eternally grateful to him, eternally grateful. But listen, a lot of people will come for me or whatever. I'm not really concerned right now. I don't think, with his record in the transfer market, with the system that we play in the Champions League, and we've seen how high that level is, I don't think we can compete. And I don't want it to be like what Manchester United did with Ten Hag this last season. Give him a load of money, get off to a sloppy start, and then pull the plug, and then it's harder to get a manager. Be eternally grateful to him. but I just can't see it working. So my feelings on that don't change. But like I said, I'm always man enough to give praise and credit, and he does deserve credit for steering Spurs with all the adversity and everything that's been going on to getting Spurs to a European final.
Just to touch on that, do you feel like, you know, the way we've played away at Frankfurt, away of Bodo, has that not been evidence that he can, you know, change and adapt a bit, and when it calls for it?
But this is the thing, so he does it in Europe, and when we've done this, like when we beat City away in the 4-0, when he did it when we played Brentford at home and beat them, he does it for the odd game, then reverts back to type. I would love to see us play like this in the Premier. If he played like this in the Premiership a few more times, and we picked up more points, I'd have no problem. You got to remember, you stuck in there for ages, Sim. I was completely hand in until the North London derby in January. So I'm not exactly one of those ones that have been saying it since last summer or last season, but I just can't see it working with the style of play, injuries. So if he wins it, for me, it would be the perfect way to sign off and start fresh. And like I said, I will be eternally grateful to him.
Fair enough. But Brian, you're going to try and make your way to Bilbao or no chance? Any chance?
Mate,
you're going to try and make out there?
I've got my surgery on Monday. I can't fly for a month. But I'm still coming to the Scotland Yard. I'm going to have to get myself a Kulusevski mask because I can't risk anyone running into me and collapsing my nose.
Can they still hear him? Sorry, you've just crashed on screen, Brian. Sorry, but I think they can still hear you. Oh, there you go. You're back. You're back.
I'm back. So if people didn't hear, like I said, it would either be at the Scotland Yard or watching it back home with my dad. And I can't get home to watch it with my dad because I can't fly. So the Scotland Yard it will be.
Absolutely. Brian, it's been a pleasure talking to you as always, my friend.
Always be well. Have a great night and playing green every week. Come on, you Spurs.
Petition to get playing green in the final, that's for sure. Come on. Playing green in that final.